Hi everyone, welcome to Majesty Io's readings, and we're talking about Aries energy, and this is about matters of the heart, basically what your heart's desire is. If you could like and subscribe to my channel and follow my social media accounts, that would be awesome. We are going to be using the Mermaid Tarot deck today when we're talking about emotions, which I thought was pretty fitting because water, emotions, they kind of go together, right? So at the bottom of the deck, we have the energy of the Six of Wands reversed. Okay, Aries. So here's the thing with this energy. There could be where there's too much focus on others' success. And it could create possible jealousy in you. Now, the feeling that we have when we see somebody else doing good, we have two options, okay? We can choose to be jealous, or we can choose to be inspired. Because if somebody's doing something that you like or you admire, it's okay. And it's okay to give them their props. 6 is the number of journeys. So which journey are you going to allow your heart to go to? Another thing is, this could be the energy on you. People might be focused on your success, because I'm not feeling Aries has a unsuccessful energy, as far as at least the Aries that are going to be attracted to this video and watch it. I don't necessarily feel that. So this could be on you. So people could be looking at you and saying, Aries, you're shining too bright. Mr. and Mrs. Aries, you is shining too bright. And my light is not as bright as yours, and I have a problem with it. And that's just gonna have to be too bad, right? But if this is you, you have to be focused on your success. Now, it may not be jealousy, it may be you're trying to help people too much right now, okay? Now, as far as the immediate situation, which is the center energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have two cards actually, but the first card that we're gonna talk about is the Two of Pentacles, which is managing more than one thing. In this deck, it talks about a possibility of being a little dramatic, a little bit of drama here. And nothing's bad with that. You know, if you look in the card, we have the rabbit or the hare. You know, they kind of both look the same to me, but we have the rabbit, and the rabbit is dancing on a jumping fish, juggling two pentacles, and creating this show for the mermaids. Now, let me say that again. Dancing on a jumping fish. How long do you think that fish is going to stay jumped up in the air like that? And juggling two pentacles with his foot and his paw, right? So I'm definitely feeling that you got a lot going on here. Again, that Six of Wands, it could be jealousy that you're giving, jealousy on you, or it could be that you're just helping too many people right now. And because we're talking about matters of the heart, I'm feeling like emotional support. You may be emotionally supporting a lot of people right now. You may be, we were talking about this in the mentality reading, because it was talking about you being around a lot of people. Yeah, you may be, juggling too much. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles upside down. It's a possibility that you're trying to plant too many seeds, but you don't have enough water to care for all of them. Okay? Another thing that this card talks about, because it is reversed, is a need to trust in divine timing. So there may be, again, we're talking about matters of the heart. There may be something that's troubling you. And Spirit is asking you to basically give the burden to them. Give the burden to Spirit. Spirit is going to take care of it. Okay? That, Spirit's kind of a professional at that. It's been kind of doing it since before time was created, right? So, trust in divine timing. Trust in your timing. If you're seeing somebody and they're getting money and you don't have money yet, honey, your timing is coming up. You gotta trust in divine timing. If you see somebody and they're having a baby, because we're talking about pentacles here, and you see that the mermaid is pregnant with the man and everything, they're waiting for their baby to come. She can't say, I need to have this baby at 7 months. No, divine timing says 9 months, and there's a reason for it, right? The reason is because if you take the baby out at 7 months, it's gonna be a preemie baby, and then the baby's gonna get sick, and you could possibly be dealing with problems with this child for the rest of this child's life, when all you had to do was wait 2 more months, right? So trust in divine timing. Divine timing is not going to have you juggling on a jumping fish. In the recent past, we have the energy of the Chariot. So there's something coming towards you, or you were getting to move somewhere, or you're moving towards something fast, boldly. I can see how the center energy would have the 7 of Pentacles upside down as a warning, as a caution, because the Chariot does not like to stop. The Chariot is the Chariot energy likes to be on the Chariot's timing. And the Chariot is a major arcana, representative of the number 7, which is the number of to me is victory or luck, right? The 7 of Pentacles that we just had as a center energy was, again, the number 7, luck, all that kind of stuff. But you're moving towards something. You're moving towards something fast. But in the recent past, I feel more of an energy that you were preparing to go somewhere. If you notice in the deck, and there's something that pops out to me, they're getting this seahorse ready, or this horse mermaid, because it's not a seahorse. We're going to call it the horse mermaid. They're getting this horse mermaid ready to go, but they haven't left yet, because divine timing says, wait, let's get the saddle. Wait, let's get this. Wait, let's get that. Seems like there's always something, and it's kind of putting a pause to the plan on going, and that can irritate the Chariot energy a lot. Chariot does not like to stop. Chariot, I think, is the fastest moving card in the deck, and it just, it does not like to pause, but preparation is needed. Now, there's also another situation here in the recent past. This is the second card, where we have the 9 of Swords, and it's reversed. 9 endings, swords, air energy, which is communication and the mind. This is about remember courtesy when entering or passing by other space. So you're moving forward, you're moving into something where there's other energies around. So whatever your heart's desires are, money, work, baby, whatever it is. It's like your heart has a desire and your mind's making a plan for it. Okay? the reason why this card is about courtesy when entering or passing by other spaces is because if you notice, there's a siren that's climbing up a cliff, and on top of the cliff there's a camper, and they're being frustrated right now because the siren is screaming its head off. But the reality is that this young lady is camping there and visiting the siren's space. The siren does this every night. It did it the night before when this lady leaves her camp and goes back home and talks about the worst camping experience. The siren gonna do it again the next night. So if you are the brand new factor in a situation, be mindful of this in your surroundings. Now we're gonna go ahead and look into the present now. Okay, the present is the Knight of Cups upside down. Again, we're talking about your emotions. There's something weighing on you. Heavy. This talks about possible depression, possible illusions, false ideas. Could be false ideas of yourself or false ideas of a situation. Sometimes if you get into a conflict with somebody and then conflicts can get real ugly, where one side, especially if you're in conflict with somebody who may not be a truth teller, or may not have let's just say they're a person that likes to hit below the belt, or narcissist energy, right? Heavy narcissist energy. Sometimes you don't take their simulated mirror of you and put it into your own self-esteem. So make sure that when you're thinking about yourself, you're being kind to yourself. Make sure that when you're looking in the mirror, that you're looking at yourself and not at what others think of you, or what others claim to think of you. Because like I said, I'm also feeling a little bit of narcissistic energy that you might have been dealing with. And for that type of thing, they give off a false perception anyway. Okay? They give off a false perception anyway. But don't worry, you're going to be fine. You have a lot of spiritual backing, and we saw that in the other two readings that we just did. You have a lot of spirit backing. So make sure that when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're being kind to yourself. Now in the near future, we're getting into that nice hermit energy. I see you kind of, as far as emotionally, you're kind of withdrawing, and there's a piece that you're healing on yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Now the Hermit is a major arcana, representative of the number 9. Number 9 is endings. The Hermit is an energy of solitude, to repair. As far as matters of emotions, I'm feeling that you're kind of closing your emotions off to certain situations that basically don't really fulfill you, right? Basically situations that you could probably live without, or connections that maybe don't benefit you but may benefit others, because it's really weighing on you heavy. A lot of you guys are healers, and the thing about being a healer is you're healing broken people, and broken people do broken people stuff. So you could be building somebody else's confidence, and while they're simultaneously chipping away at yours. And sometimes you need a break from that, and that's okay, because you don't owe anything. You don't owe somebody. Spirit's never gonna say that you owe somebody at the detriment to your own confidence, or at the detriment to your own heart. You don't owe somebody something, and basically, or you don't deserve to have your heart broken, even even when you're helping somebody, right? Now, there's 2 cards for this also. And the second card, we're looking into the 5 of Cups, which is mourning. I always call this the mourning card, always. Now, we're talking about cups, which is emotion. We're talking about the number 5, which is change, emotional change. This is about pain is a part of life, but suffering is an option, and learning to let go. Again, ooh, I'm getting a ping on this so heavy. There's somebody, Aries, that you really wanted to help, but they were kind of a weight on your heart. They made a broke in your heart, and you're in this mourning piece right now, because you're knowing that you have to kind of let go. A lot of you guys might have been in a situation where you were an enabler, right? Or you might have been an enabler, where you thought you were helping, but you were actually over helping, and you were preventing somebody from growing up, or from being responsible, or whatever, right? So now your emotions are changing, right? 5 of Cups. And it's change can be painful. Think of the butterfly in the cocoon. It has to completely liquefy before it becomes the butterfly, right? Caterpillar liquefies, then becomes the butterfly, right? So that's kind of what the 5 of Cups is talking about right now. And it seems like you're going to close your heart off in order for it to heal. And that is absolutely okay. If you have to take some time out with your heart to think things through, that's fine. I'm feeling like this series of readings is talking about Aries energy actually going more so for business than necessarily giving their heart out to situations. As an ultimate result, we have 2 more cards, and the first one is the Moon. This is a beautiful energy when it comes to emotions, because the Moon rules emotions, and it's a major arcana card, and it's represented by the number 18, which is the number 9, which again, we're talking about endings. Whew, Aries, you are cutting things out, and you're using your intuition to do it, because that's all Moon energy also. Remember that the Moon hides things, and it also reveals things. And I want you to take a look at this card, because this woman is singing. Oh, I'm sorry, not a woman. This mermaid, this siren, she's singing. And what do sirens do? They attract. So it's kind of like you healing yourself and healing your emotions is going to be attracting heart desires to you. You going into hermit mode also, just want to let you know, is going to draw people more towards you, because they're going to be feeling you taking away your energy. But when you take away your energy, you get more energized, and then your energy gets brighter and more beautiful, right? And that energy, that beautiful energy, starts attracting other things into your life, because you're no longer using that energy on something that is a wasted effort, or on enabling somebody. You're using this energy for yourself and for self-healing. The second card that we have for the ultimate result is the Sun, which is represented by the number 19, which is the number 20, which is the number 2, which is the number of partnership and choices. Of course, this is a major arcana. Now, this is very interesting, because you got the Sun and you got the Moon as the ultimate result. This is very powerful energy. It's kind of like, once again, like I said, I feel with these series of readings that we're doing, Aries energy is cutting off their heart to wasted efforts, But they're taking that energy and they're bringing it into self-healing. But what they're also doing is they're putting it into something that's going to further them and their children, right? It's going to further you and your children, because we did get like the 10 of Pentacles in the spirit reading. So this is talking about pathways. So on one hand, your heart is with the moon and your heart is working intuitively, and the sun is lighting up your path. That's spirit saying, go this way, go that way, go over here, stop, keep going. You know what I mean? And it's basically like, I feel like your pathway, if you may be a little bit nervous about it, I wouldn't be, because once you get your feet wet into this new journey of yours, into this new way of being, into this change of emotions and a change of your mindset and everything, it's going to kind of come natural to you. And I think that's going to surprise you too. I think it's going to surprise you a lot. But that's all we have as far as when it comes to the heart energy. Thank you so much for listening to this reading, and go ahead and follow my social media accounts when you get a chance. And have a good rest of your day. Bye.